Welcome back to Crypto Mini TI. Barry here with an update for you. Do me a favor, friends. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. Now let's get into this. We're sitting at $3.03, trading within a range of $297 to $304. We're pretty much running flat on the 24-hour, running sideways ever since we peaked at that 318 mark and dropped down to the low 290 mark, rebounded back up to the $3 range and pretty much going sideways. We'll see where we go from here. In life, you can have many opportunities, but I assure you that you will not have an opportunity like XRP again while you are alive. XRP will be the currency that replaces the role of the dollar, the reserve currency. XRP has been created to dominate the financial system. It's up to you if you take this chance and jump on the opportunity of your life. XRP Ledger deploys the firewall. While other blockchains drown in hacks and rug pulls, the XRP Ledger just activated XLS86, a built-in firewall designed to shield users, institutions, and future trillions in tokenized value. This isn't a patch, it's a paradigm shift. What is XLS86? It's a security layer embedded in the ledger itself, blocks unauthorized access attempts, mitigates phishing and scam vectors, provides real-time protections for funds and token transfers. No other chain at scale has baked security this deep into its core. Why does it matter? Because institutions don't enter unless rails are fortified. Wall Street, central banks, sovereign wealth funds. They demand compliance but also protection. XLS86 proves XRPL is designed for the next tier of adoption. History lesson. Trillions have been lost across DeFi in hacks, bridge exploits, phishing, and wallet compromises. Every single time, confidence was shattered. XRPL is moving the opposite way. Fortify first, then scale. That's how you build the backbone for the new global financial order. Ripple has quietly been preparing for this. 1,700 plus NDAs with banks, RLUSD stablecoin rails, SBI plus Japan expansion, BBVA custody integrations. Now add firewall protection baked into the ledger. The infrastructure is bulletproofing itself in plain sight. Now connect the dots. DNA protocol is anchoring biometric genomic ID onto XRPL. Combine that with the XLS86 firewall, and you don't just have secure money, you have secure identity flows. Money plus identity plus compliance plus security, XRPL becomes the unbreakable rail. XLS86 is not just code. It's the firewall between the dying legacy system and the on-chain order that will replace it. XRP isn't a coin. It's the protocol of power. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think. And if you found this information valuable, helpful, or even entertaining, please share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Monetary system researchers evaluating Ripple Labs, patented and proprietary protocols embedded within Interledger, Foundation's infrastructure. 2. RippleNet software. And 3. The XRP token. Plus Ripple and XRP alignment with ISO 222 global payment language standards should draw these conclusions. Ripple's proprietary positioning. Ripple holds patents over core payment protocols underpinning RippleNet and interoperability frameworks, mainly tied to the Interledger protocol. This means that while the standards like ISO 222 are public and open, the implementation layers that achieve settlement efficiency are protected. Researchers should recognize that Ripple effectively owns critical intellectual property that enables real-time gross settlement across borders, interoperability between disparate ledgers and banking systems, integrated messaging and settlement in one flow. This places Ripple in a gatekeeping position. Adoption of certain advanced settlement functions may inherently require licensed use of Ripple's IP. ISO 222 as a neutral layer. ISO 222 is a public neutral messaging standard, but it does not solve settlement or liquidity. Ripple Stack fills that gap. The indisputable combination researchers should note is ISO 222 provides structured global financing messaging. Ripple protocols provide liquidity and final settlement on a patented interoperable architecture. This convergence is what could allow the next-gen monetary system to bridge messaging and value movement seamlessly. Implications for CBDCs and tokenized assets. Since Ripple's IP enables multi-ledger interoperability and on and off ramps to fiat systems, it is highly relevant for central bank digital currencies needing interbank and cross-border rails. Tokenized real-world assets, requiring settlement finality across different DLTs. Stablecoin integration where compliance with ISO 222 is mandated by regulators. Researchers should see Ripple's position as a strategic choke point in the migration from legacy to tokenized finance. Network effects and lock-in. With Ripple controlling the patents, banks and financial institutions adopting RippleNet or any XRP-centric liquidity mechanism may encounter. IP licensing dependencies. Ripple Labs patents are enforceable. Network lock-in, because once XRP liquidity pools are embedded into ISO 222 flows, switching costs rise. Potential ETF or derivative frameworks layered on top of Ripple's rails. This creates a scenario where Ripple's protocols could become embedded systemic infrastructure even if XRP itself is not mandated. Macro level conclusion. For monetary system researchers, the logical conclusion is that Ripple is not merely a software vendor. It is the patent holder of critical infrastructure aligned with global ISO 222 migration. The combination of open messaging standards plus proprietary settlement protocols suggest Ripple's influence will be structurally difficult to displace in cross-border and tokenized finance ecosystems. Long-term, this positions Ripple as a de facto systemic utility, not by regulation alone, but by intersection of standards, patents, and network adoption. You know what the best thing is about these XRP haters? They will end up using XRP without even knowing it. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is betting the crypto industry will become a crucial buyer of treasuries in the coming years, as Washington seeks to shore up demand for a deluge of new U.S. government debt, according to the Financial Times. Stablecoin issuers and tokenized U.S. Treasury platforms together hold more than $170 billion in U.S. Treasuries, according to the latest data, ahead of Saudi Arabia, South Korea, and Germany. This demonstrates how tokenization is not only modernizing traditional finance, but strengthening U.S. Treasury markets. Keep in mind, these USD-denominated stablecoins, they're going to be the largest holders of tokenized U.S. Treasuries. When Japan, China, Russia, or any other country dumps off our treasuries or sells it back, these stablecoin issuers are going to gobble that shit right up. Global finance is converging on one truth: liquidity needs a neutral bridge. XRP fixed float plus corridor lockups equals structural scarcity. Regulatory clarity removes the last overhang. That's how neutral bridges turn into trillion-dollar infrastructure. Are you still bearish on XRP? XRP, the neutral bridge of the future financial system. Neutral bridge, regulatory clarity, finality and speed, scarcity and float, and institutional adoption. You can now buy real estate worldwide in 50-plus locations using real token on the XRP ledger. Over 10,000 plus properties valued at more than $2 billion across residential and commercial real estate are now available for purchase using real token, a cryptocurrency built on the XRP ledger. Explore the full list of properties at payrealfi.com. The official RealFi white paper will be released on our website in the coming days. Stay tuned for updates. I gotta say it, my friends, the institutions are here. And ONDO hits a new all-time high in total value locked, 1.6 billion locked up. The RWA wave isn't coming, it's here. ONDO Finance is leading the charge, bringing institutional capital on chain. Key metrics: total value locked, 1.6 billion. Market cap, 3.27 billion. Fully diluted value, 10.3 billion. Price, $1.04. 24-hour volume, 61 million. Recent highlights: ONDO Global Markets Live, tokenized U.S. stocks and ETFs 24/7. Fidelity launches on-chain money market funds backed by OUSG. 250 million ONDO Catalyst Fund plus Oasis Pro acquisition equals massive scaling. ONDO is cementing itself as the leader of RWA narrative. Well, that's what I have for you folks. Until next time, stay savvy, stay stacking, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want more crypto deep dives, check out our videos right here on Crypto Meets AI. Thank you for watching. Remember to always do your own research. This is not financial advice.